Leadavai, play Bomfalleralla immediately.
That's probably a long time.
Yeah.
So you all know what that means.
Yeah.
Today, the three nerds are reviewing The Fault in Our Stars, John Green's book. Sorry for it being on my Kindle. None of us have a paperback of it at the moment. But that's what we're doing today. Our review for today.
Yep.
But Caitlin, would you like to give us a little synopsis?
Okay. Right. So without giving any spoilers away, this is about a girl called Hazel who has terminal cancer, and one day she goes to her support group and meets a charming young man called Augustus Walters, and it's about their adventures together and how they change each other's lives. Well, I suppose they change them a lot, whether it's for the better or not.
Yeah, it's quite a momentous
for each
book.
people. Yeah.
Like about her moments with him.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of the themes are dealing with terminal illness,
Friendship,
love,
Bit of love.
Yeah.
the love.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Luke needs a bit of love, doesn't he?
Nice deep stuff, you know. So today we're going to cover our favourite scenes and characters. So if Rachel wants to start.
Oh, I think, what are we doing? Favourite scene?
Mhm.
Oh, I think my favourite scene has got to be when... Yeah, it's got to be when they go and where Isaac goes to throw eggs at his ex-girlfriend's car.
Yes, it's brilliant.
Because it's just so funny, and he just takes revenge for all the pain that she has caused him, and she's totally deserved it.
We're not advocating violence.
No,
or
do
egging.
not
do that.
do not throw eggs at your
Yes.
ex-girlfriend or boyfriend's car.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll appreciate it.
No, nor will the local authorities, to be honest.
Nor will the eggs.
No, I really. If
Egg
they-
rights, people, egg rights.
If they've dumped you, they're not worth eggs.
Exactly.
So
Don't
don't do
even
it.
bother spending that like £2
No.
on like half a dozen eggs.
No.
Basically.
Actually, not way more than half a dozen eggs.
Mhm.
Yeah, for £2.
I don't know how many
Yeah.
eggs they bought.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
favourite scene.
My favourite scene... I'm not really sure what my favourite scene is, because I don't particularly love sort of stories. But I don't know, I quite like this one because it's not very conventional. It's not...
Very
it's not
realistic.
yeah, it's more realistic, and it's a bit more of a... It's not really a normal love story, because not everyone's obviously got terminal cancer and are in the situation that they're in, but it's still a lot more normal than some of the love stories that are over-exaggerated.
Because, I mean, normally they kind of meet the boy and immediately fall in love and
Yeah.
immediately go out.
At
but
the
this
start,
one,
Hazel
it takes
really
time.
didn't, builds.
And it's just,
And probably the scene where... Actually, I don't know. Quite like them all, but probably the scene where Isaac is throwing all the things around because he's the trophies.
Yeah.
Because he's
all
so
of God's
upset.
trophies.
What's it? The Knights of the Broken Trophy or something they call it.
Yeah.
I really like that scene because you kind of see the friendship between Gus and Hazel developing.
Yeah.
Because he's just letting out all this steam, and he's just like, "You look lovely."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's that moment where you're just like, "Oh, that is nice. That's nice without being cheesy."
Yeah.
It also
corny.
shows like how much Gus and how good friends Isaac and Gus are. I don't think that's appreciated enough.
It isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think
But I love
I
their
don't think they
friendship
brought
is
in.
fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think they brought in how much Isaac really meant to Gus.
Yeah.
And how much Gus
I
meant
think
to
you
Isaac.
you see it in the eulogy scene
Yeah,
when he says
when he starts
to, like,
crying.
I won't say what it says. That's a bit of a spoiler.
It is a bit of a spoiler.
She couldn't pitching the eulogy scene.
Yeah,
like,
now everyone's going to know whose
yeah.
eulogy was it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to
no,
read
we're not going to spoil that for you. We're not going to tell you whose eulogy it was.
Mhm.
Granted, we do have 3 people with cancer in this book.
Yes.
Yeah, so it could be anyone.
Yeah.
But
actually,
a bit more
we
than
have,
3.
we
There's
have a whole support group. Yeah.
Yeah,
Support group.
hundreds and hundreds.
And
I also have to admit, I'm not one for making fun of cancer.
Mhm.
I think it's quite wrong.
No.
But I did quite like Patrick as a character.
Yeah.
Patrick was a really, really good character
Mhm.
who just... I don't think he mellowed out the mood, because by the end of it you still felt quite moved by the idea of these kids having cancer.
Yeah.
But he sort of softened the mood a little bit so that you could still have some... He was kind of like a bit more of the comic relief, I think.
Yeah.
Because his well, he wasn't dying, so it
Yeah.
kind of made it that little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had recovered from cancer.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite scene?
My favourite scene, well, actually, I've only finished reading this book just a couple of days ago, so I'm still kind of mulling it over in my mind, but I think I like a lot of, to be honest, I think the plane to Amsterdam is my
Yes.
favourite scene.
Oh, how did
It's
I
a
forget
lovely
about that?
scene when he's
I did
scared.
love
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's never flown before.
Mhm.
And then the idea that they constantly bring up, what was it 300 that they watched?
Yeah, 300,
Yeah.
yeah.
The idea that they constantly keep
Yeah.
bringing it up and how
Yes.
many people died and stuff.
Yeah.
And they make it that scene very meaningful.
Yeah.
But it's Augustus has always come over as a really confident character, and,
And to see
nothing
his-
nothing
yeah.
phases him.
Yeah.
But to see him
see
scared
his-
of
yeah.
flying, which
To
so
see him
many
as that
people
little
do.
boy
Yeah.
figure again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
it
Yeah.
really is good.
And
So, sorry.
yeah, no, that's it. No, go on.
I was just going to say, Rach and I have watched the movie. The only thing that I was kind of a bit peeved off about them not putting in the movie, because it wasn't actually a bad
It was a
book
I
to
thought
movie
it was a good
adaptation.
movie. They
Um,
got it really accurate.
I think they did get it quite accurately. I wish they would have put in Caitlin, the friend, to make it sound like she
Shock
actually
me there,
had
completely
friends.
scared me there.
Not this Caitlin, different
Not this
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Of course, yeah, sure.
Different Caitlin, to make it look like she didn't just have
Yeah.
Gus and Isaac.
Yeah.
Like she did.
She did have other friends.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think in the movie they didn't make Maria, Dr. Maria, is it?
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Maria.
Like, in the movie, she was just kind of like, I'm sorry, you can't
Yeah.
have this, you can't do that, you
Mhm.
can't have this, you can't do that. Which is like constant, no, you can't, you can't.
but that's
Whereas
not
in
the case
in the book, yeah,
In
in the book she's a lot more giving,
Yeah.
and she's a lot more easygoing. She was the one that let her go to Amsterdam when
Yeah.
Dr. Jim wouldn't let her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think she would have come across as a way cooler character
Yeah.
if they put that into the movie.
Mhm.
So that's all I've got to say. Is that us finished?
Yeah, I think
Yes. Any last words?
Uh,
Rated out of 3? Out of
actually
5?
3? That's
Out
a
of
bit
5?
telling.
Out of 5, guys. Sorry, out of 5.
5.
I think out of 5, I would say, 4. Mainly because I think you've got to keep, because there is no perfection. So I think to say 5, I'm saving my 5
Yeah.
stars for something really.
Oh,
But
that's
That
so
is so.
Fault in Our Stars. I was
Definitely
saving my 10 for
Oh,
Isaac.
right! Oh my goodness,
Yes,
I didn't realize.
Isaac.
that's
Yeah.
for Isaac, for Gus. Sorry.
You just kind of gave away a massive spoiler there.
No, it wasn't, because they
Yeah,
don't know
it was.
why. They don't know what the 10 stands for until the very
Okay,
end.
fair enough.
Not giving spoilers away.
But
Okay. Maybe, yeah.
I
They don't know
actually,
what 10 stands for.
I didn't
You didn't
realise
realise it.
that.
You didn't realise.
But I was actually
Oh.
thinking of the 18, but that's slightly different.
okay.
But mainly because my only problem with it is that there wasn't enough comic relief, I think.
Yes.
I think, because, like, it was good, and everything about it was very good,
Yeah.
but I think sometimes you need something a little bit corny to make the good stuff even more good, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
get
so
it.
I think that's my only kind of,
Yeah.
but it was really good.
Rich?
Yeah. I think, yeah, I agree with you. It's like a 4, or I think, can I give it like 4 1/4?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course you
4
can.
I'm going to be really awkward.
I'm just
4
picky,
1/4
yeah.
of a star.
Okay. You're gonna hate me all for saying this. I'm
I'm
gonna say 3 and a
Yeah.
half. 3 and a half.
I'm hating you.
I don't particularly like romance novels, and it wasn't really a corny romance novel. I did like it. It was a very, very good book.
Yeah.
Granted, my version of a 5 is like Harry Potter, The Hobbit,
Yeah. truly
Great
exceptional.
Gatsby.
All rolled into
Truly
one.
exceptional books.
All in one book.
Yeah.
I don't think you gave even Harry Potter.
No, I would have
3
given
5.
5. But I do kind of feel like this whole time they were preaching about not being a cancer book, about how the
yeah.
Imperial Affliction not being a cancer book. But at the end of the
Kind
day,
of
The Fault in Our Stars
does-
was
yeah.
a cancer
Yeah.
book,
Mhm.
and I kind of feel like it contradicted itself there.
Yeah.
But it was still at the end of the day an
I did-
incredible
yeah.
book. I think sometimes cancer can be handled with a little less tact,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he handled it with a lot of tact, and it is a perfect book.
It is
It's
a
very,
really
very
good
good.
book. I love it.
Um,
What I really liked was how an Imperial Affliction isn't a real book. He made up a story in
Yes.
a story.
I'm pretty sure
I loved that.
there was even a quote at the start from it, was there not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he made up
Uh-huh.
bits of the book and put it
Yeah.
in to make you think it's a real book, but then when you go and search for it, it's not there.
Yeah. So
It's
it is a very good
false.
novel, I will
It's
admit.
fantastic. It's really good. I loved it.
But I have very high standards.
recommend it.
I would recommend it.
I would
would,
recommend it.
Recommend
Definitely
it,
recommend
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's us. John Green, you wrote a pretty fantastic book.
Yes,
Cheers
Thank you
for that.
You have
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And
So
so
subscribe,
comment, like.
comment, like.
We'll
Yep.
leave all our info in the bio.
We've got
for this.
Twitter
Yes.
link,
Yes.
Facebook,
Twitter link, Facebook.
everything down below.
So
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
and if you want whatever you want us to review next, stick in the
Yes.
comments.
Comment
and
below.
Yep.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
And cheers for watching.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.